Facebook was good. What's good with y'all? Coach Rod here. We want to talk about why do some good women get cheated on, and this may not be in all cases. It may be some different situations, but this pretty much based upon my experience dealing with women, coaching women, and things that I've seen on different shows like Steve Harvey show and stuff like that, different talk shows. Y'all know me. I learned a lot from different shows and different people. But one of the reasons I should have y'all gotta excuse my my fire alarm. I'm so sorry about that. I meant to turn it off before I got on here. I forgot. But just try to block that out. My fire alarm. But one of the reasons why good women get cheated on because a lot of women they are good women, but they have bad judgment. Women judgment is not good when it comes down to a man. And I don't know it's because they don't pay attention to a man when they talk to a man during the talking stage. They don't catch things. Like for example, somebody just reached out to me on Facebook, and say she been following me for a while, like 2 years, whatever. You know, she had my input on her situation. She been with this guy for 6 years, and when she met the guy told her he only worked 2 days, a couple days a week, but she thought that he was working because he said, he worked a couple days a week. And my thing is, if you're talking to a man during the talking stage, and this man tell you that he only working a couple days a week, you don't sit there and just go with that. No, you got to start asking more questions. Okay, so what job, what kind of job you do? What company you work for? How long you been on your job? And that should be one of your ladies' standards right there. Good morning, Donald. That should be one of your standards right there. If you looking for a husband, now y'all women just looking for a man to pay your bills, you just looking for sex, you just dating to have fun. This don't even apply to you. My channel don't apply to you. You can bypass my channel if you want. But for the women who tired of selling, who want a husband, who want something serious, that should be your standard. One of the top of the list on your standard should be a man must have a stable job. And this man must prove to you that he's working on a job before you get into a relationship with this man and before you sleep with this man. Now I understand I'm a Christian, but everybody may not be a Christian. You may not have the same values that I have. You may not want to wait till you get married to have sex with a man. I understand that. But don't have sex with a man, whatever you believe, whatever your religion is, whatever your faith is. It doesn't matter. You should never have sex with a man who does not have a full-time stable job. If a man telling you he's working 2 days a week, he ain't the one. This is why a lot of good women, this one reason why a lot of good women get cheated on and get dogged out and get taken advantage of. Poor judgment. A man would tell you, and this man ain't tricked this lady. This man told this woman, he told her, listen, I'm working a couple days a week. And she still went along with the man. 6 years with this man. He don't even got a full-time job. You can't go nowhere with a man. You can't grow with a man who doesn't have a full-time job. You can't grow with a man who got a full-time job. When a man tell you that he work a couple days a week, that should be the end of the conversation. Because you need a man that been on his job for at least 5 years. Job stability, working at least 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, and gonna bring home a check every week or every 2 weeks. Hopefully every week, because I like getting paid every week. I hate that every 2 week stuff. But it doesn't matter. Every week or every 2 weeks, he gotta be bringing home a check. If he ain't doing his job at least 5 years, he ain't got no job stability. Don't have sex with him. Don't get in the bed with him. I don't care how fine he is, but some of y'all women, oh, I want a dark-skinned man with dreads. You get a dark-skinned man with dread, he barely working. You get this man, and this man get you in the bed, now you pregnant. Now you got kids from this man, you got a child from this man, and he ain't got no job, no health insurance. A man need a job, and y'all men that's watching me, don't get mad with me. I'm not against you. I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. If you're a man, you need you a job. Some of y'all men need to grow up. You 30, 40 years old, 50 years old, and you still don't know who you are as a man. You still don't have no purpose, but you having sex. If you don't have a stable job, you shouldn't be having sex. Because you're going to get these women pregnant, then you're going to dump everything off on the woman, then you're going to leave her while she got to sit here stuck about how the kids going to get insurance. Because when them children get sick, guess what? They need some insurance. It come a time for you men to grow up. Stop being a grown boy and stop being the man. Stop dumping everything off on the women and take some responsibility on yourself. You supposed to be a man. You supposed to have a job, a full-time job with some benefits. Because if you bring a child in the world, guess what? That baby gonna need some insurance. And then you get mad with the woman because she gonna put you on child support. Now I'm gonna say this here. I know I'm sort of off the topic. Why do good women get cheated on? I'm gonna get back on that. But I just want to deal with some things. I want to say this right here. Some women don't want to put you on child support. You got some good women who are willing to work with you. Don't get me wrong. Now you got the other women out there who just quickly put you on child support out of spite. Yeah, that's true too. But you got a lot of good women. Y'all force these women to go put you on child support. You ain't doing nothing for the child. You ain't in child. You ain't in the child life. She got, you know, you ain't got no job, so she can't go get. I mean, come on. That's why you shouldn't be having sex if you ain't got no job. So now you forcing this woman to go get help. You forcing her to go put you on child support. You forcing her to go get government assistance because this child need insurance. And guess what? When she go get government assistance, guess who? They come after the daddy. Then now you get mad with her. Oh, look what she doing. Blah, 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 blah. No, you should have been having sex if you ain't got no job. That's for y'all men, y'all grown boys who watching. Get mad at me all you want to. It's time to be a man. It's time to man up. If you 30 and 40 years old and you still ain't got no stable job, you're not a man. You're a grown boy. You should have some stability in your life right now as a man. But back to my topic. Women, but y'all, some of y'all judgment is, oh, y'all would date a man who don't even have a job. You would date a man that because he tall and dark skinned with dreads. And he got some muscles and six pack. Girl, all that stuff ain't gonna last too long. This stuff ain't gonna last long. And this is what I have co-women say. I always wanted a dark skinned man with dreads. And the one woman who said that, I want a dark skinned man with dreads. She got a dark skinned man with dreads and he's sorry. She got a dark skinned man with dreads and he a felon and he can't get no job. You go get you a dark-skinned man with dreads and he a felon? Oh my God. You go get you a felon? And then now you in a counseling session with me crying your brains out, and the dark-skinned man with dreads sleep while you crying in the coaching session. How you gonna get the bills paid? How you gonna fix the car? And you crying, oh, I'll do it. And then you looking at him, Bay tired. Bay ain't got no job. Bay, he not supposed to be tired. I believe that's a good woman, but she have bad judgment when it comes down to picking a man. Just poor judgment. You don't go get no felon, man. Now listen, let me tell you something. I believe everybody deserves a second chance. Don't get me wrong. But I would not advise a woman to get a felon. But in some cases, a woman have got with a felon and then it did work. If that man don't have no strong work ethic, if you're a felon, if he ain't got no vision, if he ain't got no strong work ethic, if he's not gonna go get his own thing started, try to be an entrepreneur, that won't work. Because nobody's not gonna give him a chance now. That's the only way I would say it could work with a felon. But normally, you don't go get no man that got a record and then try to make this man into a man. No, you don't do that. One of the reasons why a lot of good women get cheated on, it's not the only reason. Again, this is my opinion. There are some more opinions. But one of the reasons why a lot of good women get cheated on because poor judgment. The men be telling y'all, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready for a relationship. Whenever men tell you he's not ready for a relationship, you don't sleep with that man, you don't be his friend, or you want to keep him in the friend zone, that means high and by, you keep it cordial, but that's it. That's it. Ain't no going out on dates, ain't no spending no quality time with each other, ain't no having sex, ain't no meeting up, none of that stuff. If he say he's not ready for a relationship, then he's not ready to be dating. He's not ready to be dating. If he say his money's not right, the reason why he's not ready to get married, then guess what? He don't need to be dating you. Stop dating these men who's telling y'all, listen, my money's not right. If a man says his money's not right, you move on. Because when the man that God has for you, he gonna have a stable job. He may not have a whole lot of money in the bank, but this man gonna at least have a stable job. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these men. They lack responsibility. They want to dump all the responsibility off on the women. That's why I always tell y'all about this 50-50 stuff. Some of y'all women falling for that. Y'all fall, and you good women. You'll sit right there. Ain't nothing wrong with 50-50. Yeah, I don't mind, you know. And the thing about it is, with a man with that mindset, I'm trying to tell y'all, a man with that 50-50 mindset, that's an irresponsible man. You want a man that have the mindset of being a provider and being the head. That doesn't mean he pay all the bills and you don't work and you sit home. That don't mean that. But he know his responsibility as a man is to provide for you. Yes, you can work and pay bills with him. I'm not telling you, because a lot of times women ask me like, well, Coach Roy, you telling me I should quit my dream, my career, and let the man take. No, I'm not telling you that. But you want a man that at least have the mindset of being responsible. It's his job as a man to provide for you. Not saying you can't help. Providing for a woman doesn't necessarily always mean the man pay all the bills. It just means this man got a stable, good job, and he got some benefits. And he needs some health insurance and some life insurance, because something happened to this man. If y'all get married, this man happen to die, guess what? You got money to bury this man. This stuff is important. You want to look at all this stuff before you get with these men. Women, you ladies, a lot of y'all have poor judgment when it comes out to men. You got poor judgment. I hear stuff like, I want a man who got his own car, own place. He career minded, which is good. Treat his mom and his daughter good. But it start right there. Okay, what about his morals? What about his values? I don't care how good a man treat his mother. I don't care about no car, no place, none of that stuff. Those are good things. Don't get me wrong. Again, those are good things. But women choose a man based upon those things alone, then forget about the man's character. Can he be faithful? Can he be loyal? While you dating this man, look at this man, how you act with his phone. Can't answer the phone in front of you. Being private, being secret. All these signs that you ladies overlook. And this is why a lot of the time a good woman get cheated on, because the red flag be right in your face. You can be with a man, and this man could be a cheater. You don't even know it. Because this man could be around you, always hiding the phone, always being secretive. We want to keep you as a secret. You're not a man prerogative. Some women will let a man use them as an option and you still be with this man. Whenever you're not a prerogative in a man's life, that's a sign right there. This man could be cheating on you. That means there's other options out there. That means there's other women out there. Whenever you're dating a man, if that man is serious about you, you want to be his prerogative. And whenever you're not a prerogative in a man's life, that's a sign that you could be with an unfaithful man. That means he got a lot of options out there. That's why he can't make you a prerogative, because he got a lot of options. And then when he exhausts his options, then he want to come to you. And some of y'all sit right there and let these men do it. You good women, but you got bad judgment. You good women, but you got bad judgment. And then another reason why good women get cheated on, because most men don't want to be faithful. And as a woman, you got to recognize that. You got to recognize that as a woman, the red flag's going to be there. Most men don't not want to be faithful. And a lot of women will lose themselves trying to prove to a man that they're a good woman. And I'm telling you, I don't care how good you is. You will not be good enough for a man who don't want you. You will not be good enough for a man who don't value you. If that man is not the man for you, you will not be good enough for that man. Stop trying to be good enough for a man who don't even want you. And these men be telling y'all, I don't want no relationship, and y'all be trying to be a good woman. I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't want no relationship. I work 2 days a week, and you sit right there and spend 5 years with these men, and they telling y'all these men they ain't even running game on y'all no more. Back in the days, the men used to have to run game on women. Nowadays, the men ain't got to run game on y'all no more. Women, a lot of women have made it easy for these men. That's why men don't pursue women no more, because a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women, and I believe the millennial women, They made it easy for these men. So now the men want y'all to pursue them. They want y'all to run behind them, and they're supposed to be running behind you. They want y'all to be good to them while they go sleep around, cheat, and do what they want to do until they get tired. Then they won't come to you after they don't bring me like 50 women. And some women will sit right there and they'll do that. He supposed to prove his love to you because you was made for him. He wasn't made for you. You was made for him. You was made for that man. That man needs you more than you need him. But somehow women think that I need a man more than that. No, that man needs you. You the prized possession. You the blessing. You the blessing. You understand me? That man needs you. And in most cases nowadays, you got women doing all the work to get a man, and a lot of these men, they ain't gotta work no more. And this is why a lot of good women get cheated on, because they move out of desperation, out of loneliness. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being single, and I just want me I heard a lot of comment, Corral, oh, that sound good. I just want a man that one lady come into my video one time. Corral, oh, that sound good. But as long as a man, I'm just tired of being single. As long as a man don't drink and beat on me, we good. So you'll pick a man because he don't drink? Again, but poor judgment, because he don't drink and he don't beat on women. A lot of men don't drink and don't beat on women, but they're not faithful. They cheat. See what I'm trying to say? Poor judgment. Just poor judgment. They don't know what to look for in the men. Poor judgment. And I'm going to say this here. If you've been in a lot of bad relationships, if you experience a lot of bad relationships with men, before you get into the next relationship, you need to get you a coach. You need to start reading some books about dating. You got a lot of good books out there. You need to get you a coach and walk you through some of this stuff before you get into the next relationship. Because you got a lot of experts out there that good in dating. And y'all church folk, y'all Christian people, do not go to these Christian folk for relationship advice. Do not go to a married preacher he been married for 30 years for single advice, because he don't know what's going on. You need you an expert at dating. You got people, you got coaches, they are experts at dating. A lot of these preachers don't know, they good at Daniel in the Lion Den. But when it come down to dating, they suck. They have no clue. But they can preach about Daniel and Joseph. They can preach about paying tithes and offerings. They'll tell you about that. So before you get into your next relationship, get you a coach. How you invest into yourself. Find out the mistakes that you are doing wrong. Don't just keep getting into the relationship. This is why a lot of good women keep getting cheated on, because of your judgment. And most men don't want to be faithful. And as a woman, you got to use your judgment and your discernment before you get into a relationship with a man. And again, like I said, I don't care what your belief is. I know everybody may not be a Christian, but every woman should have self-respect. Don't sleep with a man until you know within your heart that this man meet your needs. This man meet your core need. That means if it's quality time, if this man not giving you quality time, don't even sleep with that man. He may be good in other areas. He may be handsome. He may be dark skinned with dread. He may have a six-pack and all that stuff. But if your core need is quality time, if you're neglecting your core need, it ain't going to work. If y'all have the same core belief and the same core values, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You should have to get with a man and fight with this man and tell this man that you don't want him spending time with his having any contact with his exes and friends of the opposite sex. When you dating a man like that, that means y'all don't have the same core values and core belief. He don't see nothing wrong with it. But if you see something wrong with a man spending time with his ex or still communicating with his ex, I believe, my opinion, when a person want a relationship and want something serious, they need to cut all ties with their ex unless they have, and that's going to be another video I'm going to do, unless they have a child together. But you got some men that don't want to cut tie with their ex, and then y'all women will sit right there and you'll date these men, and then you fight with the men. Listen, y'all ain't got the same core values. That's your core value, your core belief. If you don't believe in that, guess what? Don't have sex with that man. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't care how fine you is. I'd rather be single for another 5 years before I be with a man. Because if a man still got tied with an ex, he might still be getting it. And if his ex try him, he gonna get it. Because men are not wired. Normally, men are not wired to go without sex. And if he already has sex with his ex, and if his ex, if he's still trying to be, friend with an ex, if his ex let him, he gonna get it, and he can be with you, and he can be sexing you up, and you're gonna be a good woman, treating this man good, and everything, and you can be a good woman, and this man, if this man not faithful and loyal, he can be spending time with his ex, have sex with his ex, and you're a good woman. This is why a lot of good women get cheated on, because you selling. So if you're dating a man during the talking stage, and you find out this man still having time with his ex, you tell him, hey, listen, I don't agree with that. I feel as though I don't want you having no time with your ex. If you say, well, ain't nothing wrong with that, I'm gonna keep on dealing with my ex, cut it right there. Okay, you know what? You're not the one for me. Let's just be friends, and let's move it on and keep it moving. That's all you gotta do. I'm keeping you on. We're gonna be cordial, but we ain't gonna date no more. You ain't the man for me because wow, we don't have the same core values. But a lot of women will sit right there and date a man who still want to be tied with his ex. Then 5 months later, now you get cheated on with his ex. You ladies gotta know when to cut these men off. If they don't meet your standard, your core value, and your core belief, and they don't if they don't meet your core need, don't go any farther. Before you sleep with a man, before you get an exclusive relationship with a man, before you get close to a man, those 3 things gotta be on point. Core values, core belief, and core needs. A lot of times women get cheated, a good woman get cheated on because she get with a man and they don't have the same core values, core needs, and that man don't beat their core belief. And this is right there. Try to get this man, force a man to stop being friends with another female friend. If a man not really let his female friends go, this is just my opinion. He ain't ready for you. He ain't ready for you. And he need to find him a woman that's going to allow him to date his, not going to say date, but still be tied up with his female friends. Because I believe everybody got different core values and core beliefs. Some people say there's nothing wrong with having, male friends or female friends and be with somebody. Some people say, I don't like it. So you got to find somebody as a woman who have the same core values and core belief that you have. If that man don't see nothing wrong with that and you see something wrong with it, just cut it right there. This is why a lot of good women get cheated on. Stop trying to be good to the wrong man. You will never be, I don't care how good you are as a woman, you will never be good enough for the wrong man. And that's the problem right there. A lot of women try to be good to the wrong man, and you'll sit right there and prove your love to the wrong man. The right man, if that man is the one for you, if that is your soulmate, if he's the one that God ordained for you to be with, you ain't gonna have to fight with this man to let his ex go, to cut off tie with his ex. The man that's for you, y'all gonna be on the same page. Y'all core values and core beliefs, and that man gonna meet your core needs. Those gonna line up together. Good women, start using poor judgment. Use your discernment. Everybody got discernment. God gave everybody discernment, and discernment is common sense. That's all what discernment is. Using your common sense. When you talking to a man, when the man tell you stuff, like I tell y'all, ask questions. You want to ask questions based upon your standards. For example, you may want a man that lead in the financial area. You don't believe in the 50-50. I'm just using this for an example. You want a man that's gonna lead in the finances. So that should be on your priority list. Does this man got a stable job? Until this man prove to you that he have a stable job, you don't sleep with him, you don't get serious with him, You don't fall in love with him. You want to know, does this man have a stable job? I don't care if you gotta go to his job sometime and see him going to work. How long you been on your job? Do you have a job with benefit? Don't get me no man who getting cash up under the table, $200, $300 a week job, pushing a lawnmower, cutting grass. You know, no, you want a man that got some job stability, that got some benefits and job security. If that's your core belief and your core value, if you believe and you want a man that's gonna provide for you, that's what you look for. And you want to ask questions based upon your core values and your core. For example, if you are a Christian or whatever you are, whatever you believe, Muslim, whatever, you want to know, do we have the same core belief? You ladies, some of y'all judgment is off. Your judgment is off. Start using poor judgment. These men, a lot of times, men don't even be running game on y'all no more. They be telling y'all. I see this all the time. They be telling y'all, listen, I ain't ready for no relationship. My money ain't right. And someone will sit right there, have sex with the man for 5-6 years, waiting on this man to get his money right. You're a queen. A queen don't do that. You ladies are queens, and you sit right there and you been a queen to the wrong man. Instead of being a queen to your king, you've been a queen to a grown boy. Be a queen to your king. This is what I want to share with y'all ladies, man. You know, you got to use better judgment as women. Because a lot of men, they don't want to be faithful no more. Now, I ain't saying all men. I do believe you got some men out there that's faithful. But most men struggle with being faithful. It's hard for a man to have eyes for one woman. And I'm going to be real with y'all. It takes a God-fearing man to do that. That's why Job, in the good book, Job say, I made a covenant with my eyes on how to look at a woman, on a virgin, and not lust. It takes a godly man like that to be 100% faithful. If that man ain't got God in him, if he ain't got no type of religion in him, because I know everybody may not be a Christian. If he ain't, whatever you believe, if he ain't submitted to no higher power, no higher authority in his life, he ain't gonna be faithful. It's hard for a man to be faithful. Ladies, some of y'all too good for these men. And I don't know who I'm talking to. If you watching this video and you with somebody that's cheating on you, it's time to let that thing go. You too good for that man. It's time to let that thing go. And I know you can do it. You can do it. With the help of God, you can do it. But it all starts with you. And all you got to do is make that decision in your mind that enough is enough. And put it in God's hands. All you got to do is say, God, this is in your hands. I repent. I'm sorry for forming this soul tie with the wrong man. And Father God, I can't do it by myself. I'm asking you to give me the strength to move on from this toxic relationship. Because I know I'm a queen. And I don't care what you've been through with a man. I don't care how many times that man cheated on you. I don't care how many men you've been with that didn't treat you right. You still got value. There's another man out there will still see your value, will still see your worth. But guess what? You got to see your value. You got to see your value. If no other men don't see your value, you got to see your value. And God sees your value. God sees your worth. No matter what you've been through in your past. No matter what you've been through in your past, God sees your value. You are still valuable to God. And God got a man out there that's going to see your value. But you got to let the wrong man go. Stop being good for the wrong men. You are good women. You are too good for these men. You deserve better. But God said, let it go. Because you don't know who God has for you. You don't know what God got for you. You're blocking your blessing, hanging around with the wrong relationship. If you want marriage, this man sexing you up and he ain't trying to marry you. He ain't trying to put no ring in your finger. You want to get married and it's been years. He got all these excuses. You ain't going forward. This man, God said, let it go. It's best to be single. You're winning your own blessing. Ladies, use your discernment. Use your discernment. God bless y'all, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all comments. How y'all doing? I want to say I appreciate all y'all who support my video, who watch everything I say. I appreciate all y'all comments. You know, I try to reach back out when the video go off and respond back to your comments and things, read your comments and everything. But you know, while I'm on live, I like to keep going instead of keep stopping to read comments because you know, this is how I like to do things. But I read your comments when I'm off, and I appreciate y'all support, man. Keep supporting